Hey there friends, I'm back with another Madeline May song. I've still only ever heard the one, though I've gotten some really good recommendations on here. Check out some others, and since she had a new song out, I wanted to check out that one as well. I'm bummed because I saw that she just performed in the town I used to live in. It would have been cool to see her, but oh well. I'm sure she did a great job because even though I've only heard one song, I like the vibe. So today we're going to be checking out her new song, Man Circus.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere! The puppet and the puppeteer. How can this be, you may ask? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the one, the only, one-man circus!
I love how the other video I saw was all claymation and had this kind of similar opening of like a framing device of it wasn't a show, but it was something like that with like a curtain. I love that all of it's very theatrical, but also very homemade. It just makes it incredibly, it makes it fun and personal, and it's very sweet. I don't know, I just like it. Even though the song itself was very like bouncy and fun, but also kind of hit me in my heart and my soul of feeling like an awkward, socially painful person.
Circus, I do everything so incredibly, since I'm the one that's pulling all the strings. Give a bow, tip your hat, marvel at the fact that there's no list of writers on the screen. It's just me, only me. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. I am the soul.
Okay, I love the animation. I love the way that the hands were mimicking her walk and then also like instructing her to do things, like doing along with her, but also making her do it. The fact that she's the one pulling between the puppet and the puppeteer, but also shocking herself, so like it's like kind of bragging like, yes, it's all me, I'm dying while doing this. I have to reference, as is my way of referencing a film, it's hilarious because this one is not stop motion, but is extremely giving me the vibe of one of my favorite stop motion short films of all time that maybe I'll have to cover at some point on here, called The Hand by Jerry Turnka. It's a Czech animated stop motion animation short by one of their best, if not their best, stop motion animators, like maybe ever, but definitely from that country. And he always made really beautiful, oh god, he did a version of Midsummer Night's Dream that's just gorgeous. But then he also did the short where suddenly there was a little artist being ordered by this giant oppressive hand to keep creating images of the hand. And you know, if you knew the artist himself, he was someone who made a lot of things that were used by the country, and the government liked his art a lot. And you know, they'd show his stuff on television, so it was kind of the inside look of like, oh, how does he view himself? How does he view his art, this oppressive kind of governmental hand just making him make copies of the oppressor is really interesting. And I can't help with the hands and everything, just thinking about that. Such a great short. I'm sure it's on YouTube. And then we have the dark side version of that, which is Jan Svankmajer, the other most famous Czech stop motion animator, who the government did not enjoy, and all he made was weird stuff out of like meat and found objects. His stuff's great too. But yeah, I could not reference that because it's all I'm thinking about right now. But what a really cool video so far. Love the art. Love the way the piano turned into the tent. It's kind of like, it's a really cool image, but also it's like, it starts off with just you playing piano in your room. It's the just by you and the music, you and the art itself, and then it becomes both the tent, both the thing that draws people in, but also kind of your prison. I don't know. Interesting.
Director, I'm the soul behind the show. Hell, I am the show, so give a clap, show some respect. Great job, Matt. Take 5. Thanks, Matt. No problem, Matt. I'm a gas, a lovely crowd. Make me laugh aloud, even when no one else is around. I gotta do what I gotta do. I've got me, and you've got you. If my shoulders were broad, I'd rule your world too. The fate of it all, and my bones you to blood at the drop of a hat. No excuse all I do. I could dine at the Ritz in my birthday suit. I'm hardly a man, and yet I'm hardly a girl in the hand of God. In my
with like puppets and actors, because I think that some of these shots they could have done would have been really beautiful. But I still really love the animation style. It's very charming. I just, oh man, the pulling out of just the hands, and then not just showing. For a minute I thought it was just like maybe the performer in front of a mirror, but no, it's them making the thing we've just been watching. We're seeing the behind the scenes of it, and how it's like, that was a fun little thing we just watched. I even said how cute it was. And now seeing the exhaustion and the just kind of all of the draining thing you have to go through to get this out. This is great. I love this, man. What a great video. Do a very good song so far.
Man Circus, I'm the host if you will, and still I'm also the 10th.
For a minute, maybe I just couldn't pause, but for a minute it almost looked like when she kind of poked her and I had to go up above to raise her up again. It's like for a minute it wasn't working, that shot we had of just the hands above, and nothing happened until it cut to the next shot of the close-up of little her. It was like it's taking longer to get the little version of her to start moving again, the art to start moving, the puppet.
The elephant in the room, my very own personal peanut gallery, and my own worst critic and all of my own 5-star reviews. I'm the spot with the best view, and can you guess it? You're also the best view. Now you're getting it.
You know, I feel like everyone feels that way. I am extremely not. I technically put up videos. I don't consider myself a creator of any kind because I feel like I don't create anything. I just talk. But I will say, as much as I will, you know, crap on myself, and it is from a genuine place, I do not particularly care for myself. I'm working on it better than I used to be. Still, even though I am definitely my own worst critic, and I still struggle editing because I have to look at myself while I do it, and I have to listen to myself while I do it. There has to be a little part of me, even if it's something I can't see, there still has to be something inside of me that thinks what I'm doing and saying is worth putting up, or I wouldn't put it up. Even if I still, if you ask me, I'd be like, no, I hate myself. Obviously I don't on some level, because I still post it. So we do, as I'll say, people who put out things that people view, even if I have tiny views, whatever it may be, from little me to the biggest person, you're kind of everything. You're your worst critic, but you also have to see some value in what you're making, or else no one would ever see it. So yeah, it's just an interesting thing to think about.
I am a one-man circus. I'm the singer and the song and the writer and the dreamer and the show that must go on. I'm the silence all your cell phones, please. Yes, even the buzz. I'm the buzz that keeps you wanting more, and therefore coming back for more, because I'll always do what I gotta do. I've got me, I don't need you. No one can help even if they wanted to. I'm the player one and the player two. I'm the acrobat, I'm the net down below, catching myself when I choose to let go. I'm the
Isn't that interesting? Now they're becoming, like, as the song's going on, they're becoming almost more abusive to themselves. Instead of, like, you know, at the beginning we saw them split apart, make this little circus, but now it's like shoving each other and catching themselves, but then dropping themselves, and it's just like, it all seems a bit more controlling and a bit more aggressive.
catching myself when I choose to let go. I'm the puppeteer and yet the puppet still. I'm a married man at my very own will. I'm hardly a man and yet I'm hardly a girl. I'm the hand of God in my own little world.
I was about to say, oh no! I was literally sitting there going, oh no, I hope a hook doesn't come out. And then a hook came out. No! No, if you're the art, if you're the everything, you're the puppet and the puppeteer, you can't escape, because you are just gonna keep dragging you back. You become your own, you know, you become your own jailer. So if you're trying to make a career off of your art, it's a hard thing, man, when you take something that for art, when it's something that is something that you express yourself and you even heal yourself through. Like I think Ren says it in his Nas retake, the I'm pimping my pain kind of thing, of like having to take all the stuff that hurts and technically, because he needs to make a living, make money off it. It's just becomes a weird cycle, but it's just something you gotta do. Oof. I love the hands and the hands and the hands. They're just like, we can keep going up, and the strings just we're gonna keep going. There's always a version above of themselves trying to. It's also, that also is probably speaking to layers of separation between what they see themselves as and what they're presenting as well. Like this sort of almost disassociation of like, it's not me, it's the puppet me, it's the puppet me, it's the puppet me. Just like the oof. Sorry. I'm loving the hell out of this.
And you've got you. Used to play the part well, but now it seems I forgot. You'll never know who I am, who I'm not. Don't look too close, or it'll seem odd. This world that you see can be quite the facade. I'm still applaud, not your job to ask. But backstage I know I'm wearing a mask. And when I burn out and I wish to be done, I'll yank at my strings. It's only at one.
Oh gosh, the crying real moment and then kind of melting back into the clown face. Oh god, again, part of me really wishes this was filmed with actors, because I think it could be like an amazing video, but it is still really great, really great animated. I don't want to downplay that. Oh man, this was wonderful. Okay, comparing the two that I've seen, which is this and What's Going On. What's Going On is such a unique, fun sounding song. Like, it just sounds completely bonkers, at times almost overwhelming. I think that's part of the point. It almost feels like overstimulation, but then kind of yanks you back at the very end. That's just such a fun roller coaster of a song to listen to. This one is a bit more, it's still like so far both songs I've heard of her, and I've heard like little snippets of other songs. Extremely unique. This one, I guess, slightly more conventional than What's Going On, only because What's Going On is so crazy. But like, oh man, this might be my favorite of the two, only because the lyrics are so great. And I do love me claymation. Stop motion is my favorite kind of animation. This was so brilliant. I really liked this. I thought this would just be kind of fun. I was not prepared to love this as much as I just did. But there you go. That was fantastic. I really like this person. I've been saying her because I believe I've seen other people reference them as she, her, but then they said not a man, not a girl thing. So I'm like, I hope that they go by she, her. I'm not making a mistake. Apologies if I am. That could just be speaking to the whole, like, I am not, speaking of the gender thing, could be just a gender thing, which I agree, I am in the same boat, my friend. Or it could just be like I don't feel like anything, I am the creator sort of thing, separating yourself from humanity in general. I don't know what that line is meant to speak to. If it is speaking to them not going by she, her, potentially, I apologize if I misgendered them for a bit. If not, man. But yeah, that rocked. That was awesome. I hope I can get to one of their songs again as soon. There's a particular one that I should check out. By all means, please let me know. I've got a couple, I can't remember which ones. I got like 1 or 2 suggestions on my other video. But yeah, thanks so much for joining. That was awesome. Alright, bye everybody.